Hey there, I'm Dan here from Tech Support, and today I would like to show you how you can automatically generate videos based on context that you add to your reply. Okay, so let me start by making this a little bit smaller. There we go. And let me also tell you that we'll be using three different tools, which you can see right here: Sendspark, Reply, and Zapier. Okay, so first of all, we'll start here in Zapier and we'll click on Trigger, and let me explain that we'll do everything from scratch so you'll know exactly how to manage this process. Okay, so we'll look for reply right here. Here we go. So we'll set up the trigger event. And in my case, I'll select add or update contact, but you can see that we have, or that actually reply has many options you can select from. Okay, so I'll go for this one. You'll need to connect your account. If you haven't done this before, you'll need to click on the settings option right here, and I'm blocking it, but you can see right here API key. So of course I won't show you mine, but you can go there, and it is as simple as copying that and pasting it in the pop-up window that will come up once you click on connect. Okay, so that said, let me go for continue. Okay, and the first step is to test our trigger. So I'll go into reply, and as I mentioned, we'll be generating a video based on a contact that we add. Okay, but a little bit before that, I'll show you something else before, of course, we test that out. Okay, so we'll click on create manually. You can of course use the CSV option right there, but I'll start just with one. So I'll put my email, then at sendspark.com, then, and we can use title, which is basically job title on Sendspark end. So we'll put here IT support. Okay, company Sendspark. Yep. And domain is something that is grayed out, of course, because it will simply grab whatever email domain you have. This is something actually quite important to us because we'll use that as a background URL for the dynamic videos that you generate. Okay, so be sure to put the right one there. But of course, if you're adding, your contacts, I'm pretty sure that you'll put the right email. But anyway, so let us continue. Everything is ready. Yes. So we'll add that, right? So we'll click now on test, and we'll of course have the option to select the first record. Okay, so it says no contacts found, sorry. So let us actually test it one more time. Maybe it needs a little bit more of time before it updates. There we go. So contact A, we can click there. I can see my email, so I know that this is the right one. So now I'll click on continue. And second step is looking for Sendspark. There we go. Okay. So action event is just only one: create dynamic video. Okay, and of course you'll need to select your account. You'll notice that there are quite a few, not quite a few options. Just for me, I have two options, but you'll have one on your end, of course. And once I'm able to make the selection, the proper selection, let me click there again. Okay, let me reconnect this. And this is actually perfect because I'll be able to do this from scratch, like I promised, right? So I'm being asked for an API key and an API secret. So let me go back to my Sunspark account, and I can click on my menu here and go into Manage Workspace, and you'll see all of them. But anyway, it's right there. Webhooks API. Yep. Okay. So you'll probably have this completely empty. So you'll have to click on Create New Key. Okay, I'll click away for a moment, and then I'll have this right here. So it will also come with a secret key as well. If it doesn't, just click here and you'll be able to generate a new one. Okay, so let me copy the API key, and I'll click here, API key. Perfect. And then I'll go back to copying the secret key. Oops, sorry. API secret key. Yeah, continue to Sendspark. Okay, now we can go back into Zapier, confirm. Yep, everything looks good. Okay, now workspace ID, you'll have your own option right there, but mine, it's called Spark Latest Testing. That's the one that I'll be using. Dynamic Video Campaign, we haven't created one yet, so I'll need to go here into Sendspark, into my dynamic videos. Yep, and we'll create one with you. So we'll put here Sendspark plus reply test. Okay. Now, if you have never created a video before in order to generate or to create a campaign in dynamic videos, no worries. I will leave a link below so you can know what are the rules that you need to pay attention to. But anyway, everything is pretty much listed here, and it's not very difficult. But anyway, I'll just leave that link below so you can know how to go. So I'll click on borrow in this case because we'll just use a video that Bethany created, and we'll have that for just for the sake of testing. Okay, so yeah, we'll select English. Okay, we have our AI voice option on. If we do not want our video to have the AI voice cloning, we can simply click here. Okay, now we have our English language selected. That's just for the accent that we want our names to be pronounced in. And yep, I'll see if I have a template right here. Yes, I do. Okay, probably a basic one. Yep. Okay. Of course, you can see that the colors are not the most yeah attractive ones, but yeah, this is just a testing account. Anyway, let me continue now and let me click on use default. Here, this is our fallback, and in this case, I will upload a CSV file, or I can actually simply use the one that I just oh, actually, I don't need to do this. Let me show you how it works from Zapier. Okay, so yeah, let me click on dynamic video campaigns and let me refresh the results here. Okay, Sunspark plus reply test. Perfect. So now we're now being asked to pretty much map what we have on reply so we can, of course, put that information in the fields that we have in Sunspark, right? So when it comes to name, we'll always use the first name. We'll never use the full name or last name. We'll always use the first name right there. So be sure that this field will need to have this little icon. So you're not just putting first name manually, so you're actually selecting that option from here. Okay, so on email, we'll do the same thing. Click on the plus sign, look for email. There we go, company name, and we'll move on with everything that we need. This is, of course, for the sake of having a full personalized type of message, right? So we'll have here job title or title actually. Yep. And website URL. So we'll use here domain. There we go. Okay, so everything looks good. I'll hit on continue. And yep, so we'll click on test step. Okay, so this tells me that, like it says, a dynamic video was sent to Sunspark about 0 seconds ago. So this was just done. It looks like everything is fine. So it will take, of course, a few moments before the information gets sent into Sunspark here into this campaign because this is the one that we connected with. So let me just quickly refresh this and see how it goes. Okay, so it looks like our video is already queued. So we'll wait a few moments here and see if the video goes out fine. Okay, but it is as simple as this. If you actually use a CSV file, you'll be able to have multiple videos generated here. And there's one more step that we can also add to this tutorial, which is basically the ability to automatically send these videos that we are generating here into reply again, so we can probably add them into a campaign, into a sequence, so you can send them out. Okay, so hopefully this video was very clear, and yep, let me know if you have any more questions. Have a great day. Bye bye.